Good girl. Sit. Good.
All the commands are taught as an implied stay. In other words, you never say stay, it's built into the command. If you say stay, you're implying to the dog that there's something other than sit, or there's something other than down, or whoa. There's not. There's just the command. Does that make sense? Don't say stay, just say sit, and then the dog needs to wait until it gets another command. Now that's important. If you want your dog to sit, you must train the dog that way. The other thing is this. Once the dog is sitting and you're doing that, you're not saying stay, you're having it sit and wait until it gets another command. You want to proof the dog. And how you're going to proof the dog is by using conflicting pressure. And what I mean by conflicting pressure, this won't make sense to a lot of people. You'll put the dog at sit, you'll have a leash on him, and you'll be saying sit, but you'll be taking the leash and sort of pulling him to you, but saying sit. Do you understand? See why this doesn't make sense? It's nothing like you. You can't explain things to the dog in a logical manner. You explain things to a dog in a physical manner. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I do this with all the dogs. We'll do this with down, and you can do it with whoa. Conflicting pressure. Watch this. Come here, you little midget. Sit. Sit. No, sit. Sit. See how I'm moving the leash? I'm moving the dog a little bit? Sit. But I have my hand reached out and I'm telling her not to move. Sit. If she did get up, she's going right back where she was. Sit. No, sit. Sit. Good girl. Sit. See how she's sort of moving, but she's staying in place? Sit. You can say no. No, sit. Sit. Good girl. Sit. That's good girl. Sit. Sit. Good. Now I'm tugging pretty good. Sit. That's good. Good. Luna, heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. Does this make sense? I don't know if it makes sense, but trust me and do this. You want the dog to sit real good, right? Don't say stay, and proof the dog, making it more stable by using conflicting pressure. You can do the same thing with down or whoa. Put the dog off at a distance. Make sure you're indicating with your hand. Stay right there, dog. But don't say stay. Don't say that word stay. Watch this one more time. No, sit. Sit. No. Sit. Sit. Notice how her ass almost comes up, but she stays sitting? Sit. Heel. Sit. Good. You do this with any of the commands. Whoa. We do this especially with whoa with bird dogs. You want to make sure that the dog knows that it should not move. Proof your dog using conflicting pressure. It's extremely helpful. The dog will catch on real quick. Remember, if the dog would get up when you're doing this, the dog has to go right back down to where it was before. No. Sit. She got up. It's improper. Do you understand? Put the dog right back where it was. If you would be walking and the dog would get 5 feet, same thing. You have to take the dog back. You have to. Take the dog back to where it was.
Good girl.